And we are green. Evenly start inside line with the edge.
Mark Jackson just slower than Wesley Holland.
Drivers around the corners as long as they hit the
Yes. On lid. We're racing race number 1.
Alrighty, everyone, welcome to race number 6 of the Over the Top Designs and Loose Lugnuts Tuesday night Throwback Series. Coming your way here tonight from Phoenix International Raceway. We're going to go racing here at Phoenix momentarily, but we got to get qualifying underway. And folks, if you need any paints done for iRacing, even custom cars, custom diecast vehicles, check out Over the Top Designs. They got that and more. John Hendricks will be able to help you out with all your needs with that. But right now, we're going to get ready to go racing. Again, this is round number 6 here tonight in the Loose Lugnuts Over the Top Designs Throwback Series. Qualifying underway at Phoenix Motor Speedway. And I tell you what, it's going to be an interesting night. A lot of slipping and sliding for these guys here at Phoenix International Raceway. You see your points leader, Mitchell Reeves, on the track right now, coming up to speed through the dog leg. Again, the open dog leg format here from Phoenix here tonight. There's the 77 machine, and that would be Mr. Jack Watts out there. 44 on track. Time's getting ready to get turned in here tonight. 3 minutes left in qualifying. Mitchell Reeves, no surprise, top of the board. And Mitchell Reeves, so unbelievably strong in that Mountain Dew O2 machine all year long. As we roll down the back straightaway right now, let's see if we can get a word with our points leader, Mitchell Reeves, from the Over the Top Motorsports Group, and let's talk to him. Let's get a word in with him here. Let's turn our mic on, get everything rolling in TeamSpeak land. And let's get a hold of Mr. Reeves. Hey, Mr. Reeves. Hey, Mr. Reeves, buddy. Matt up here in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, we got you, Matt.
Alrighty. P2 here in qualifying at Phoenix. You come into the night top of the board, points-wise. How's the car?
Yeah, it's a little interesting to say the least. We've been kind of doing some long runs, seeing what's going on with that, but it's a little loose on entry, especially into turn one. I'm really going to be interested to see how people save their tires tonight. I'm seeing them about anywhere from average of 8 to 12% getting off the right side of the car after about 10 laps. But right now it's looking like a one-stop race. So, you could really see if one of these guys really try to pull away and get after it, them kind of, fall back a little bit. So we're trying to find that happy medium of speed and saving tires at the same. But gonna be kind of like a North Wilkesboro race in a way where you just got to, conserve your tires but keep a decent pace at the end.
Well, and you talk about pace, but also you look at it yourself coming in tonight, your points leader. You've held on to the points for quite a while now, rolling into round number 6. As we start to head towards midway point of the season, how does it feel still maintaining the points lead? Does it give you a little bit of breathing room coming in thinking, okay, I've led for a while now, I'm starting to build the gap? Does that help the way you approach a track like Phoenix?
Well, really, Matt, when it comes to these races and tracks, on all circuits, flat tracks have always been an issue for me. And, I'm one of those kind of people, it doesn't matter how big of a lead I got. I came here to do one thing, and that's win the race or, finish very, very well. And that's what we plan on doing tonight. Even though this is probably one of our worst tracks on the schedule, we still want to try to be up front. And, it's some good learning for me as well, just for, the other series like our our Sunday series. I've struggled in that series a lot, and right now this is the best driving car I've ever had. I feel like on iRacing is an 87 car that slips and slides everywhere. So we're going to keep enjoying it and keep trying to finish up front and maybe try to pull another win off tonight.
I think, buddy, if I was you, if you somehow figure out a way to win this championship, I think I'd be getting a hold of John and maybe getting a custom diecast done of that O2, because it's been lightning quick everywhere you went.
Oh yeah, and we plan on keeping that. We've been fortunate this year to miss a couple of issues, so as long as we can keep doing what we're doing, O2 is going to keep trying to be out front for everyone.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, best of luck to you here tonight at Phoenix International Raceway, and we'll holler at you later.
Thanks, Matt.
All right, they have it, Mr. Reeves, right there on the outside front row. But he has got some company here tonight. It's going to be Andrew in the 09 machine. And let's grab Andrew right quick before we get going here in the race. Hey, Andrew, Matt up here in the booth. Got a copy? Hey, Andrew, buddy, it's Matt up in the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, man, top of the board here in qualifying. Go start on the pole here tonight. We just talked to the guy that's starting to your outside, Mr. Reeves. What is your plan for maybe saving tires, maybe keeping that car under you all night?
Well, I was told to just eat pennies by maybe someone that you might have just mentioned. So we're just going to do our best to stay out front tonight and take care of our tires, and hopefully we can come away with something at the end here.
Alrighty, man. Well, best of luck to you, Andrew, starting from the pole here tonight. Of course, we know Reeves, your points leader, trying to go get him in points, buddy. Good luck.
Appreciate it.
There you go, your front two cars here tonight as we get ready to go racing here this evening. And again, you look at it and you go, you've got Reeves up there. We'll take a look at your starting lineup officially here in a moment, but you got Reeves up there, your points leader, coming into the night. You got all these guys right around him. Taking a look at your qualifying order for tonight, inside row number 1, Andrew Mitchell Reeves on the outside. Jeff D. Merck, man, don't count out the Merkster, Rob Haynes. Starting 5th tonight, Judd Danielson, Jack Watts. 7th, Ronald Klein. John in 8th, 9th, Randy Richards, Scott Patton. Back there, Trent Drum and Wally. Rounds out this pretty small field as the 87 cars roll. 12 for the 87s here tonight. One of the funner cars to watch, so we're going to get ready to go. And it's going to be a lot of fun. 95 laps here at Phoenix International Raceway. Again, most likely a one-stop race here tonight. And we will see as Reeves will start from the outside. Your pole sitter Andrew leads them to green here tonight. I think it's going to be a fun night, but a long night for these drivers as they exit turn number 4. Pace car to pit road here. Here we go. Coming to green this time by. Alright, as they roll to green right now up in front. Everybody fighting their way through. Green flag underway, lap 1 of 95 complete. And they'll fight their way through. Caution already on the racetrack. 1 lap in the books, yellow flag out. And let's go take a look at what happened. And it was Andrew, your points leader, running or pole sitter, running into a problem early on. Go take a look, because I was looking at some data. Just went down on the apron there and got turned. Take a look alongside Reeves here, coming down the. Oh, Reeves just come down and tagged him. Around he goes. Merck nowhere to go. Starting on pole here tonight, ending up in trouble early on. Lap number 2 on the board, first caution of the night. Not good for Andrew. The car looks to be okay. As we get ready to go, 3 laps complete. So 3 of 95 complete here tonight. Getting on a line to back up, getting ready to go again. And everyone to put pit road. On pit road right now. John up there. We can take a look at Trent Drum on pit road. So a couple cars already coming down. Haynes right now being scored your race leader. This portion of the event, 3 of 95 complete. So 3 out of 95 laps complete here tonight. Up in front Haynes, Merck, Danielson, Ronald Klein up there. And look at Ronald, man, trying to bounce back. And he's came so close so many times now here tonight at Phoenix International Raceway. Let's get a word under the first caution with Ronald. Where is Mr. Ronald? Hey, Ronald Klein, at the booth very quickly. You're getting ready to go back to green here. What's the plan here tonight? I know you've been trying to fight back here the last couple of weeks.
Just keep it clean, keep the tires under it, and get a good finish.
Alrighty, man. Well, up in the top 5 right now, buddy. Best of luck going forward here, my friend.
Appreciate it. Have a good night up there.
So Ronald Klein up there in the mix. You got Merck in the 60. 4 of 95 already in the books. This one's not going to take long. Again, Phoenix International Raceway, a tricky little racetrack. We're going to get them going once again. Of course, trouble early through the dog leg as your pole sitter here tonight got turned around. So that's going to be Haynes alongside Merck, Danielson, Klein. Your first few cars, here we go. Lap number 5 and green. Let's go back racing here tonight. 5 laps on the board. Haynes out in front. Good jump to the front of the pack. Jeff D. Merck right there in second. So Merkster said second. Look at Danielson in third. Danielson trying to hang in there. Everybody threw the dog leg clean that time. No issues that time through. There is side by side. That's going to be Danielson and Ronald Klein. Battle right now for 3rd and 4th. Klein going to do a good job using the momentum on the top side. Klein to 3rd. Haynes out front of this field. Rob Haynes, Merck sets in 2nd. We take a look as they rocket off of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Ronald Klein in 3rd right now. Closing down on Merck right at the moment. Look at Ronald Klein closing that gap down. We got a car outside wall. Judd Danielson Judd Danielson up out of the groove into the outside wall a bit. He'll get it gathered back up. Or behind him is going to be John putting some pressure on him. Back to the front of the pack. Merck trying to hold on in front of Klein. Scott Patton in fourth right now. Jack Watts in fifth. Where is our pole sitter? Andrew trying to cut his way, slice and dice back through the pack. Right now, no such luck. Mitchell Reeves, of course, our two front row cars involved early on in the incident. Down through the dog leg. Now both cars trying to work their way back. 8 laps complete. Haynes out in front of this field by just a little bit over Merck, 0.5 of a second. Ronald Klein back here taking a look at Ronald fighting, hanging on. Nice battle with him and Scott Patton. Scott 0.1 of a second off there. Let's take a look at some of these numbers that these guys are putting up right now as we continue to race here tonight. And race we do right now. Everybody working their way through. Again, pretty good deal for all these guys right now. Let's see. Take a look at our driver bar right now. You can see it right now. Scott Patton, last time by, ran a 29.489. His best lap of the race was right around the 29.381. So pretty stable now to 29.7 last time. Taking a look at Klein last time by 29.8. So Scott about 1/10 of a second faster than Mr. Patton right now. Again, these guys, great racing. Klein up the racetrack. Here comes Watts back by. Watts underneath Ronald Klein. Klein dropping back just a bit. So Watts to the bottom. Ronald up top. Ronald will drop to 5th. Danielson in 6th. Danielson again got in the wall a little bit earlier on. Here it comes. Reeves started 2nd here tonight. He's worked his way all the way back up to 8th. After a lap 1 incident with that Mountain Dew O2 machine. Up front it's going to be Haynes leading the way over Merck in the 199 Castrol machine. Haynes doing a good job keeping a pretty wheel up front. But Scott Patton trying to figure out a way to get to him here. Still really early on here at Phoenix. On the board. Going right there behind him down the front straightaway once again. Everybody knows the tell. You see Mitchell Reeves looking for some running room right now. So Reevesy right up there looking for some running room at the moment. Again, early on, 13 laps complete here at Phoenix. And let's do our first crank it up of the night, folks. And I'll be back with you in the booth in a moment. up front, everybody hanging on, doing a great job right now. 16 and 95 complete. See it, Reeves still trying to work his way back through the field right now in the O2 machine and fighting their way through at the moment. 17 and 95 complete this time by. 17 and 95 in the books. You take a look up here, Haynes still leading the way. Patton now working his way to second. You see it right there, Scott Patton. Great job to P2. And you start looking at last time by laps, and we'll look at it right now. Last time by, Scott Patton ran a 38. Best lap of the session, that's 29.3. So he is well over a second off his fastest lap. Taking a look at Haynes here. Haynes, same story, 35.98. Rob Haynes out in front, Scott Patton in second. Again, scheduled probably to be a one-stop race. Pit stops here tonight wise, as we're already working on lap number 19. You're already working 19 complete here tonight of 95. Patton in second, Haynes in the lead. Klein has dropped to fourth. Ronald Klein back in the top four. Merck on the back bumper of Patton. Merck in the 60 Pepsi machine got caught up early on in an incident between the leaders that happened down the dog leg on lap number 1 and has continued to fight through even with a little bit of nose damage on the front of that Pepsi Cola machine. So here we go, working lap 20 and 95. Patton trying to close down on the back, or excuse me, Mr. Merck coming down on the back bumper of Patton, trying to put some pressure on Patton for second. And right now those three have kind of checked out over Ronald Klein and Judd Danielson back behind them. Danielson having a little bit of pressure behind him. It's going to be Jack Watts putting some pressure on the back of the Alien Gear number. It's 85 machine. I'm not going to lie, I expected Judd to be a little bit quicker in these corners of what Judd's been in the season he's had. Not a little surprise there out of the camp of the 85 of Danielson, Watts, and John actually closing down on Danielson a bit right now. Again, just 21 of these laps complete early on here tonight as Patton right now up front. So Mr. Patton up front hanging on at the moment. Again, 22 and 95 laps complete here tonight. 22 and 95 in the books. And like I said, can't say it enough, the surprise here for somebody like a Danielson who you expect to be a little bit quicker in these corners of what he's turned out to be. Inside the top 5 here, pretty good smooth night here. But again, Danielson, a very experienced league racer, so we'll see how the season unfolds from here. But without a doubt, a Phoenix racetrack is a tricky little track to come handle. And you're seeing it right now, right? It's so hard to handle here at Phoenix International Raceway. Lap number 24 of 95 complete. To 95 in the books. Everybody back to the bottom. And that is going to be Trent Drum you're looking at right now. Right behind Wally. So right now, everybody doing everything they can just to make this work. 25 and 95 in the books. $25 of the 95 laps in the books right now. Here tonight at Phoenix International Raceway. Haynes controls the lead right now. Again, that's Rob Haynes out in front, controlling this race at the moment. So Rob Haynes controlling this thing at the moment, doing a great job. Again, lap number 27 on the board this time by. Haynes out in front, Patton in second. Third right now, Merck. Klein fourth. Fifth Danielson. That's the way they run right now. (27 and 95 laps complete). 27 of 95 in the books. As we fight our way through the 8 on the board. Merck, Donald Klein, Judd Danielson. Everybody hanging on right now. Rob Haynes out in front. Just 29 laps of 95 complete here tonight. Scott Patton in second. Merck third. Fourth, Ronald Klein. Fifth right now, Judd Danielson. 30 laps on the board this time by. On the board of 95 complete. Haynes, your race leader. Haynes out front, nice little lead over Patton. We're going to look for some battles around the racetrack right now as we continue. Right there it is. Good Daniels. Sitting in fifth, Ronald Klein right in front of it. Ronald Klein having a good run right in front of Judd Danielson. Watts falling back off those two. Again, just past 31 laps complete here tonight at Phoenix. We've ran roughly 31 laps on the stint for the cars out front. It's going to be a one-stop race here. You'll probably see them pit around halfway. I am correct here. Should be right around lap 45. We start seeing them to pit road. As we fight through right now, 32 of 95 complete. Up in front by 9/10 of a second. Going to be good old Rob Haynes leading the way in front of Scott Patton. Patton's still trying to close down. Just can't get there as of yet. Start looking at some lap times this time by. And out front, that's going to be a 30.9. Scott Patton, a 30.7. 0.2 of a second faster last time by for Scott Patton. He's starting to reel in your race leader, Rob Haynes. He's starting to slowly reel in Rob Haynes. Scott Patton in that number 46 Stone River machine. Closing in on race leader Rob Haynes. These two cars doing a great job out front right now, keeping them right where they're at, up in front. Patton and Haynes up front right now. 35 on the board. Got Patton there in second, third Merck, fourth Klein, fifth Danielson. Right now, Rob Haynes leads the way, trying to hang on in front of Scott Patton. Scott Patton trying to put pressure on him. Patton to the back bumper. Patton trying to get around Rob Haynes. 36 of 95 complete. Haynes and Patton going at it. Rob Haynes out in front of the field. Patton in second as they work their way into 3 and 4. 36 laps complete. Patton down to 0.3 of a second now. Patton closing in consistently a couple of tenths a lap at the moment. Putting the pressure to the back of Rob Haynes. Haynes attempting to hold on right now. Meanwhile, we got another battle brewing. It's going to be Danielson right on top of Klein. That battle right now for 4th. The Andrew right there as well. Your pole sitter here tonight has worked his way back into 6th. Trying to get back to the top 5 here. He's closing in on the back bumper of Danielson. Again, a great battle here. 4th, 5th, and 6th. Andrew to the bottom of Danielson. Danielson throws a block. Danielson keeping Andrew behind him right now. Not missing anything up front. Haynes still in front of Patton. Andrew to the bottom. Great job, Andrew. He'll try to get to the inside here, Danielson. Get ready to move that number 09 back into the top 5 for the first time tonight since the incident early on in the race. 39 on the board. Start looking for him to come to pit road here pretty soon. Andrew to the bottom. He'll start to roll in Klein. Klein up in front of it. Right now, right to the back bumper. Klein outside wall. A little bit of mistake for Ronald Klein. And there goes Andrew to the bottom. Move Andrew to 4th. Back into the top 4 here. Klein trying to cut underneath of him. Klein to the bottom. Battled back underneath of him. Ronald Klein going to take that spot back. Meanwhile, up front, you see Patton right there in the shadows as we cut back to the 3rd place battle. 40 and 95 complete here tonight. Expect the cars to start heading to pit road probably around 45 here as they work their way into 3 and 4. That'd be roughly halfway into the race. Pretty complete this time by. They could probably go a bit further, but I'm kind of expecting them to do the short pit strategy thing that we see so much in these cars. I watch them not do it tonight. Kind of make me look like an idiot. We got 55 laps to go at the moment. 54 at the strut. As Rob Haynes up in front of the field. Got Patton trying to run him down. Patton now to his back bumper. Patton looking for trying to find a way around. He'll come off the corner. Diamond to the bottom. Patton to the bottom of the racetrack in Rob Haynes tire tracks. Got Patton in that Chevrolet trying to make a move on that Castrol machine of Rob Haynes right in front of it. Everybody fighting their way through right now. 43 on the board of 95. Rob Haynes up in front. 44 this time by. Leads the way. Patton 2nd, Merck 3rd, Andrew 4th. Top 4 as they run right now. Heading up on 45 laps complete. Haynes still maintains the race lead. Patton still trying to put the pressure on right now. And again, they went a long way in the stint. And I don't see it being over yet as they continue to work. Lap 45. Start to see cars on pit road here in the next few laps, I would imagine. They ran 45 laps on this stint, and they're about getting up there to be close to 2 seconds slower a lap than where they started here tonight. 6 on the stint right now for the leaders. works their way off of turn number 2 down the dog leg. Merck in third. Fourth is Andrew. Danielson in fifth. Danielson back there. Reeves back there. In the mix, Watts and John. Everybody but one car on the lead lap, and the one car off the lead lap would be Ray Richer. Back here in 12th. And on pit roads, the first car on pit road is going to be Ray along with Ronald Klein. Ronald Klein on pit road lap 47. Now, how long do these leaders stay out here as we got a battle for the race lead? Here comes Patton, and here comes Haynes to pit road. Patton's going to follow him in. Patton with a wider arc, and he's going to make the pass. Coming to pit road, if he can get it slowed down. Rob Haynes got hung up by the 75 machine of Wally. Coming on pit road. It's going to cost them the race lead as they hit pit road right now. Now, Klein was the first car on pit road. Ronald Klein. Here he goes. He's exiting right now. Andrew's still out there, 45 on those tires. Haynes and Patton were your race leaders there when we started pit stops. Trouble on the racetrack. One car sideways. We've seen it just in front of somebody there. Looks like they gathered it up, 48 complete. And we're going to take a look to see where everybody's running right now. Mitchell Reeves on pit road. Rob Haynes on pit road. Patton coming off of pit road. Ronald Klein down the front straightaway. Those cars coming up to speed. This will be the position for the lead, and it looks like give it to Scott Patton. Right with Haynes as they exit pit road here. Haynes actually had a better stop. Scott had a better entry, but Haynes had a better stop. Haynes, your race leader. Andrew still, or your first car off of pit road. Andrew right now scored your race leader. Now we'll look for Andrew to head to pit road here pretty soon. And if I'm guessing, when Andrew gets to pit road here, Haynes should, in theory, take back over the race lead once the guy's up in front of him pit here. So a bit of chaos on pit road here, roughly halfway through this one. We got 50 down here, and we'll see here as they cross the stripe this time. 50 down, 45 to go right now. 45 laps to go here. Andrew out in front, staying out for now. Hoping for a caution. Andrew playing the long game, hoping for a yellow here. But here comes Haynes, ready to unlap himself. And this is huge in case there is a yellow. Haynes will be back on the lead lap. Oh, Andrew up the racetrack sideways. And that will give Haynes back on the lead lap. Andrew now to the apron. Waiting to see when he comes to pit road. Here comes Patton to unlap himself. And those two that are going by him should be your race leaders when all this cycles through. And Andrew's car is unbelievably loose at this point. Andrew's car, he's fighting to hang on control of it here. Lap 53 of 95. Andrew sideways again. There goes Richer. Andrew and John, the last two staying out right now. They're the two holdouts in this one at the moment. Again, only had one caution earlier in the race. And as everybody cycles through, waiting on it. Look at the faster traffic behind Andrew right here. 75 of Wally, quicker than Andrew. Wally to the bottom. Andrew will let him go. And John on pit road, so that's going to leave one car out. That's going to leave Andrew, your race leader, the last car to come down. And he probably will try to run it as far as he possibly can to try to get a caution here. Andrew, is he going to stay out here? He does. Just trying to hang on to that machine. Right now, 55 complete. And this is really the only game plan Andrew's got right now. Is stay out there and try to run it as far as you can. And hope you see those yellow lights come on around the racetrack. That's your only hope right now, is he's 55 of 95 complete. And there he is. He's going to give up the ghost to pit road. That'll hand it back over to Rob Haynes, who's coming through right now, 1 and 2. He will reassume the race lead. So we will be done with pit stops if we don't see another caution. As right now, Andrew's rolling off a pit road. Very fast stop for him. And it looks like Andrew may have just took 2 tires on that stop. He's even got to his box yet. No, excuse me, he hadn't got to his box yet. That's what was going on. I was beginning to wonder. And here comes Rob Haynes going around Andrew right there for the race lead. Haynes to the race lead. Patton to second. It looks like Andrew's actually going to go a lap down here when this cycle is through. Scott Patton now is going to be 1.8 seconds off of Haynes. Reeves right there is 7 seconds off the leader. Or, excuse me, 8 seconds off the leader. No real battles around the racetrack except for Danielson and John. Back here near the back of the pack, 58 on the board. So 58 laps complete of 95 here tonight. So pit strategy playing out. Rob Haynes in a great spot in that number 199 machine. Wonderful spot for Haynes here if he can just keep it up. So Rob Haynes out front right now. Folks, what do you say we got to crank it up one more time here tonight? As we're 59 laps complete here tonight at Phoenix. Alright, back here tonight once again. Right now, you see it, Jeff D. Merck rolling through 1 and 2 right now, trying to hang on to that car. That number 60 Pepsi machine sitting right now in 4th. Scott Patton still in 2nd. Patton still in trying to run down Rob Haynes. Can't get there right now. Haynes cannot get there at the moment. Rob Haynes trying to pull away from Patton. No great race right now at the front of the field between Patton and Haynes. Again, Haynes a little bit better on pit road. It gave him the race lead that he's got right now. So, great job by Rob Haynes leading the way. Good stop. Everything went smooth for him. Now he's just going to maintain the race lead over Patton, who is trying to run him down. And last time by, unfortunately for him, Haynes was about 1/10 of a second faster than Patton. So Patton trying everything he can to run him down. Right now, no such luck. 64 complete here tonight. So when you look at all this and you look at what's going on around the racetrack right now, you look at Patton right there in the 46. Patton right there in the number 46 machine. right there, 1.7 seconds back. With everybody fighting their way through. $65 on the board. So as we're 66 on the board right now, up front, Patton and Haynes. As you got Patton, Haynes, Reeves, Merck, Andrew, all in the top 5 right now. Everybody doing everything they can to hang on. 68 laps complete here tonight. And look at Reeves back here. He's got a little bit of competition. It's going to be Merck, who's closed in on his tail or his back bumper, trying to put some pressure on Mr. Reeves in the O2 Mountain Dew machine. So again, great battle right here. That is going to be for third, and Merck to the bottom. Merck going to make it work on the inside right now. As we all hang through, 70 on the board. Next time by, move Merck to third. Let's go check in on Wally back here at 11th. Martha tuning in for Mr. Wally. And caution on the racetrack. Hold that thought. Yellow is out. Here we go. Plot twist number 1. Caution on the racetrack. And where and who got in trouble? That's going to be the $1 million question. One car was down off the apron, I'm assuming. Caution on the racetrack. Trying to look at it, and it looks like it's going to be Trent that brought the caution out. That is not what Rob Haynes wanted to see. As Trent went around in the 12 machine, caution out on the racetrack. So you know what that means. Late race restarts. Out front, Haynes in the 199. I guarantee it, everybody comes to pit road here. Be crazy not to. So to pit road they all come. Everybody on pit road. 4 fresh tires and fuel. Everybody to pit road, led by Rob Haynes. No surprise there. 4 fresh tires and fuel here at lap number 71. Of course, Haynes leads everybody down. Everybody's going to follow Haynes in. And that's exactly what happened. With everybody on pit road, once again, it'll be 4 tires and fuel. And off pit road they all come. Kind of a reset, right? A reset for everybody. The strategy now is the same for everybody in the field. All the strategy that was ran for naught. So that's going to be kind of a good thing, I would imagine. And you look right now, Haynes was trying to get his first win of the year. Of course, Merck got last week at Talladega, Bristol the week before that, it was Arms. It was only being 1 2-time winner here of this season, and it was going to be Randy Arms, who is not in tonight's field. So no chance he has a 3-time winner here tonight. So Rob Haynes tried to get his first win of the season. right now was in a good position to do that. What about Scott Patton, man? Scott Patton always quick, but hasn't got a win in these cars either this season. Feel like he's overdue. And Reeves not gotten a win since the first race of the year back at North Wilkesboro. So as you take and you look at it, you say, well, how is all this going to pan out? 95 laps scheduled for tonight. Caution late in the going. Everybody should get double file here. We'll get them back going. Caution on the racetrack. Lights are out on the iRacing pace car. We're going to get ready to get them going once again here tonight. 74 on the board. Haynes, Patton, Reeves, your top three. Here we go. Everybody double file down the back dog leg right now. Here we go, getting ready to go back green again to ending the second caution of the night. Here we go, coming to green, this time by at Phoenix International Raceway. Field side by side. Patton, Haynes, Reeves, your top three. Take a look at it here as they exit turn number 4. Green flag in air underway once again. 74 on the board. 74 of 95 laps complete. Up to the front of the field. 74 laps in the books. Scott Patton in second. Patton now looking to the bottom on Haynes. Haynes trying to hold him back there. Haynes going to run the normal line up top. Patton going to drop below the dog leg. Here we go into 3 and 4. Scott Patton to the race lead. Patton out front. Here comes Reeves. Reeves hungry for a win. We just talked about it. Hasn't had a win since North Wilkesboro. Here comes Mr. Reeves to the bottom. The hunger of the O2 Mountain Dew machine is real right now. To the bottom of the racetrack under Haynes. Here comes Merck, last week's winner. Look at Patton throwing the block. 2 wide down below the yellow line. Now 3 wide almost into 1. Reeves to second. Reeves trying to hold on underneath Patton. These fresh tires are going to work here tonight. As everybody doing everything they can. 76 on the board. Patton and Reeves going at it. 20 laps to go. Everybody side by side. Look at this. Reeves to the bottom of that Stone River number 46 machine. Hungry for a win on the bottom. Patton up top wanting one himself. Side by side out of turn 4 to see 19 to go. Haynes back there behind him. So 19 to go here at Phoenix International Raceway. Battle for the race lead between 3 fast race cars. All right, as they continue off of turn number 4, look out front. Going to be Reeves to the race lead. Patton back to the bottom. Over, under for Patton. Right now off of turn number 2. Right now side by side. Patton and Reeves getting her done up front. Here comes Haynes. Rob Haynes trying to look for a way around Patton and Reeves. Trouble behind him. It's Andrew out of shape. Merck in the outside wall. Still side by side for the race lead. And these guys fighting hard right now as these tires will start to wear pretty soon. 17, count it, 17 to go. The back of these race cars starting to step out here at Phoenix. Contact between the Reeves and Patton. Patton on the bottom getting up into Reeves. Don't look now, but here comes Haynes. Haynes to the bottom of the racetrack. Patton to the race lead. Reeves trying to fight back. What could be 3 of our championship contending cars up front. 16 to go. Give them 16 to go here at Phoenix. Now, Patton to the bottom. Trying to shut the door on Reeves. Reeves trying to fight back. Side by side down the back straightaway right now. And race leader, Scott Patton. Reeves tries that undercut. He'll try to get back to the bottom. Not going to be enough. He'll fall in line with 15 to go. Now Patton in the Stone River number 46 machine out front. Reeves cutting underneath of him. Reeves to the bottom, 15 laps to go. Here we go, through the dog leg once again. Reeves to the bottom, he'll slide up. Trying to make it work here. Reeves holding that car down, doing a great job keeping her down there. 14 to go this time by as they work their way through. Reeves and Patton front row. Behind them is going to be Haynes putting the pressure, trying to go 3 wide right now. And down in the 3 and 4, Patton jets out ahead. Patton up front, great job. He'll take the race lead. Reeves to second. Reeves to P2 right now. Haynes in third. Look at Haynes making a move. Couple cars right there behind them. Everybody trying to fight their way through his Patton to the race lead. Reeves sliding back. Here comes Rob Haynes. Haynes trying to get one here tonight. Look at this. Andrew right there in the mix. Reeves dropping back. Reeves sliding back. Scott Patton with a race lead right now. 12 away from picking up the win here tonight. Patton out front to the bottom. Look at him now. 3 wide right here into the battle for the race lead. What a race up front with 11 laps to go. 11 to go here at Phoenix. And a great battle at 11 laps to go right now. Now on the bottom it's going to be Haynes. Trying to make this thing work out of turn number 2. Trying to get clear, but here comes Andrew all the way to the bottom of the racetrack. Andrew, 3 wide, move to the bottom for the P2. And he gets there. Great job by Andrew. Move Andrew back to second again. Started on pole here tonight. Got caught up in an incident early on. Now he's got to go run down Patton. He's got 10 laps to go do it. He's 7/10 of a second back. Andrew in that old Milwaukee machine trying to get her done here this evening. 10 to do it. Great battle at the front of the field since we've seen the restart. And now Andrew, your pole sitter here tonight. Look at that, man. Andrew doing everything he can. 6.6 back. 9 to go. Andrew has made a charge back through the field after an early race incident. Now with 9 laps to go right now. He is trying his best to get there. As everybody behind him. Everybody behind him right now. Look at the gap right now closing. 4/10 of a second for that number 90 or 09 machine. Andrew really doing his best there to make it work. You're late in the going with 8 laps to go. Andrew reeling in Scott Patton. And you know, you got to look at Scott Patton and you have to say, and what a fight Patton's putting up. But he's been in this position before. So close, but yet so far away. And with just 7 laps to go. Again, not looking good for Andrew, or for Patton out front of Andrew. We've seen this story before. Big move to the bottom from Andrew. Patton tried to block it. Patton really tried to make a block here, but it's not going to be enough. Here we go into 1 and 2. He's going to have to run the outside around Andrew. Andrew to the bottom. Can he get the power down on exit? He kind of does. Not enough, though. Patton able to fight back. Great job by Scott Patton. Wow, what a great job. Scott Patton able to fire back. 6 laps to go on the top. Patton cuts down across Andrew's nose. Scott Patton trying to pick up the first win of the year for him. Of course, the last time Andrew went to victory lane was back at Auto Club Speedway. Andrew trying to pick up win number 2. Patton trying to pick up win number 1. 5 laps to go. And these guys out front putting on a show. 5 to go at Phoenix. Don't look now, but Andrew to the bottom. Scott, you're really going to have to drive it in deep into the corner here, bud, to keep him down there. He's almost clear. He's going to move up, but couldn't do it. Now, can he get the corner on exit? That's going to be the question. This is where Patton held on earlier, and again, Patton holding him back there. And Patton fighting for everything it's worth with just 4 laps to go. Patton's really going to have to hunt down his door here, down through the dog leg, because he knows Andrew's going left. Both cars that below the yellow line now. Patton really took away what is the advantage by diving down there like that to keep that car as close to Andrew as possible. 3 laps to go. Patton trying to hold on for the first win of the season. Andrew trying to get it done. Now, if I'm Andrew, I'm going to have to think about this. If he can go left here, Scott's a little bit high. Oh, Andrew. Oh, they switch lanes. Look at that. Andrew to the top. He's going to try to get to the outside lane. Patton's smart enough to move up and block it. Wow. Monkey see, monkey do up front right now with 2 laps to go. Will there be contact between the front 2 cars? Scott Patton, you really got to think about what you're going to do over the next 2 laps, bud. Because you got a hungry hound behind you. Now, does he go top, bottom? Which way does he go? Patton looks in his mirror. He goes bottom. Andrew a little bit upper. And it's going to put Andrew to his outside coming to the white flag lap. This is not going to be good for Patton. Patton cannot get in the gas down there. But he's able to hold just a little bit. It's going to be turn 1 and 2. White flag in the air, side by side down the front straightaway. Scott Patton's got to be really smart here through 1 and 2. What does he do? He pulls ahead. Patton out front. Where does Andrew go? Does Andrew dive to the bottom? No, he's going to go to the top. Andrew sideways. It killed his momentum. Patton out front. Oh, man, 1 corner to go. Scott Patton hanging on. Andrew behind him. Andrew's too far back. Andrew cannot make a run from back there. Scott Patton hanging on. We got a battle for 4th as well. To the race win, it's going to be Scott Patton for win number 1. And Merck and Mitchell Reeves side by side at the line and give it to Reeves. Scott Patton picking up the win. First win of the season for Scott Patton. Congratulations to Scott. Wow. Led 20 laps here tonight, and he is going to victory lane at Phoenix. What a finish. So let's get old Patton up here in the booth. Wow, what a battle. Scott Patton, Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I get you, Matt. What's going on, man?
What a great fight with your teammate there for a win tonight, man. What a battle.
Yeah, what a heck of a battle, Andrew. Whew, I thought he was going to get the best of me there when he rolled right up on me with, I don't know, 6, 7 to go. I thought I was pretty much done with. I told myself I was going to put up a fight on the outside. Kind of rolled it in there on 3 and kind of pulled by on the front stretch. So then kind of a light bulb went off, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I can do this for 3 or 4 laps and see if we can catch him making a mistake. And he didn't really make too many. I made a few, and we end up out front. But awesome job for Bandit Motorsports completing the podium 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, awesome job for you guys. But here's the thing, man, is I was up here in the booth and I was thinking to myself, he cannot let him, or if Andrew had got to your outside with a good position, I think he's going to be in trouble.
Yep, exactly. I knew when I was holding him off on the outside on 3 and 4 was kind of my go-to, just floating it in, pinching him down on the exit. And I think with, 3 to go or so, we ended up reversing. I was on the inside, he floated on the outside, and I knew he saw me do that, so I knew he was going to do the exact same move, but yeah.
Well, you did a good job keeping him back there when he did do that. It looks like he just wasn't able to get quite far enough up to make that move work. You know, when you were able to do that, you were pretty much dead, even with him going in the corner, which gave you the ability coming off, like you said, to really float and run the momentum and keep him down there. You did a great job. Win number 1 of the season, buddy.
Yeah, I can't believe am I in victory lane with this thing? I cannot believe it. With as much struggles, I got 4 tires on this thing. They're inflated, I think, and I don't think there's too many dents on it. So yeah, making progress here. Looking to give Mitchell a run for his money here coming up. He put up a heck of a job too early on in the race. That was a blast racing him too. I kind of knew it would come down to the 4 of us, you know, kind of the 4 of us there. But when Mitchell got caught up in the back early on, I definitely didn't count him out. I knew he was gonna be pounding at my door before the end of the race, and sure enough, there he was. But awesome job by him too.
Alrighty, man. Well, again, congratulations on the win. Anybody would like to thank before I let you go?
Thanks, Matt. Certainly you guys for the broadcast. I'm looking forward to watching this one, and John for putting up the league, and everyone for giving us a place to race here with an awesome group of drivers. And big shout out for the Stone River Outfitters on the paint job this week. So all your fly fishing needs, check them out, StoneRiverOutfitters.com. Thanks, Matt.
Alrighty, buddy. Congratulations. Great run here tonight. And again, congratulations on the win.
Whew, I'm exhausted. Thanks, buddy. We'll see you.
Alright, well, let's grab Andrew in second. Where is Mr. Andrew? There he is, out of the Bandits Motorsports camp. Hey, Andrew, buddy. Matt in the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing, Matt?
Well, man, what an up and down crazy night for you, my man. Started up for it, ended up around in circles on lap 1. Back to second, battling with your teammate.
Yeah, that was not the way we wanted to. Well, it was the way we wanted to start the race, but then not how we wanted to finish lap 1. But I was just happy to be able to make it back up to the front. If that caution didn't come out there around lap, what was that, 60 or so, yeah, 60 or 70. If that caution didn't come out, I don't think that I was going to have an opportunity to get back to the front. I stayed out too long on old tires, and yeah, congrats to Scott. That was a fun battle, and Rob too.
Well, man, it was fun to watch from up here. We seen you try the bottom several times, and he would always fight back on the top with it. And you got your chance to go to the top. But from what I've seen, you just wasn't far enough on his right side to really make it work.
Yeah, what was that? Last lap, I think. Coming out of 1, I had at least a fender on him and missed the shift coming out of the corner, so I lost all that ground and couldn't stay on the outside of him. Yeah, it was. You could get to the inside, but if you didn't clear the car on the outside of you going into 3, outside car usually had the advantage. So I was just trying to do everything I could without moving him. I really didn't want to do that to Scott because I know he was quick, and I try racing as clean as I can. So
right, and that's the thing, trying to race clean and hard. Y'all did a great job here tonight. Congratulations on second, Andrew. It was a great night for Bandit Motorsports and all you guys.
Yeah, appreciate it. Just want to give a shout out to Mitchell Reeves. I got them pennies for him next race.
10-4, buddy. Anybody you'd like to thank before I let you
go? Yeah, thank you guys for putting this on. Loose Lugnuts, Over the Top Designs. Shout out to the wife and baby at home, and thank you for broadcasting this. Hope all the viewers out there enjoyed it.
10-4, buddy. Well, again, we will see you next week. Congratulations, Andrew, on second.
Appreciate it.
All right, guys, that's pretty much going to do it here tonight from Phoenix International Raceway. The over the top designs of Loose Lugnuts Tuesday night throwback series. It was round 6 at Phoenix. What a great show they put on. We'll be back here next week with round number 7. Until then, everyone stay safe. God bless. Have a great night, and we'll see you in the next one.